know you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. Talk about this.
This is what I'm looking like the whole time.
I know looking like
This
that
entire
for a couple
time?
of days. So, I don't know what's on your surprise. Don't look mirror.
You're working.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Nap check. Let's see. Nap check. Check. Braided?
Yeah, Brady.
Okay. Nap check. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want the beat for the nap check today?
Get what though?
What, locks?
No, look, she did it straight.
You
No,
would love
she
it.
asked me the other day.
You would love it.
My hair is much longer now.
You would
Yeah.
love it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You want to schedule?
Y'all schedule it.
Yeah.
To do what?
Look, Victoria, she'll support you the whole way. Nap check, check. Nap check, check. Nap check, check. Nap check, check. Running, nap check, check.
She's never gonna.
Donnie nap check, check.
So cute.
No.
5 foot nap check, check. Rylan?
No.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I thought she had locks. She just had twists.
She just has natural hair.
We both have twists.
All right, so it's natural. So
All
check.
of this is all
Victoria.
natural.
Check. Who we missing? Where's Ali at?
She just ran upstairs.
Victoria, who did you use for to get you started?
Okay.
Probably one of the best in Houston. Probably one of the best in Houston. She's really good.
But maybe
Don't forget your.
no, I'm not gonna put it right there. Thank you. She needs to get you started.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's pretty good, especially the starting. Pretty good.
600.
No.
600 for what?
That's a bag. Probably.
300. That's not expensive.
Oh, that's not
Then you
expensive.
got for what?
Check.
Rocks. Yeah, to start rocks.
All right. Okay, so this is gonna be. There's no way we can get this in one of. Even if we had the full hour, we wouldn't be able to get Esau the Offender done.
This is not working.
Esau, who is Esau?
Twin brother of Jacob.
All right, so Jacob was alive. Esau was alive also. When Rebekah was pregnant with Jacob and Esau, there was a struggle. She was sick about it. And she said, if this thing is of the Lord, why am I thus? What was the answer to her?
Two nations.
And to, I mean, these are,
Yeah.
Yes.
Pay attention. Essence. Get on him. So.
yeah, I love. All right, so there's two nations and two manner of people. Most of the time, twins are similar. A lot of things are the same. At least a lot of times they try to do everything together. At least identical twins. And then then there's,
So Jacob.
I'm saying identical twins.
Jacob and Esau are children of who?
Isaac and Rebekah.
And Isaac is a child of who?
Abraham.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody got that? Yes. All right.
Okay, so there is. Let me take y'all back to the twin thing since Vernon mentioned the fraternals.
Saying that even they want to do things together.
Oh, even fraternal twins.
Yes.
Oh, I got you. All right. If you have a twin boy and a twin girl and they look exactly alike, what kind of twins are those?
So for sure.
Man, I couldn't get y'all. And that's what I was trying to tell. I was trying to tell him also that he's dealing with very intelligent people. So let me who?
Brandon and Brandy then.
Oh yeah, I remember. All right, so I knew some twins that look like that too.
There's some genetic twins, identical twins, and yet they're cousins.
I saw that.
Yes, that was kind of pretty cool.
There's two twins against you.
Yeah, two identical
Two sets of
twins
twins.
married to identical twins. So genetically,
They're brothers.
Sister.
they're twin brothers. Okay. Genetically,
But they were probably born at different times.
No, they're born different times. They're brothers and sisters. They're
two
like 4
You
months
mean
apart.
Project
they were 4 months apart.
But they're best friends, right? I would expect
They
them.
look alike.
They look alike.
They
How can they not, right? Okay, so let's look at the twins because this has always fascinated me, especially since I come from a family of I come from a family of twins. You know that the Yoruba people,
Who, us?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Who's this twin?
My grandfather
Where's
is a twin, and my
Yeah,
my grandfather was a twin, and he married my grandmother, who was a twin.
Yeah, I would figure you suffocated your.
Probability for like having to is high.
yeah, the Yoruba people, which is where I'm from, they have the highest twin ratio out of all people. Okay. How do you have a twin? There's two ways. There might even be more than two, but these are the two ways I know.
Having sex.
No,
That's
It's about the two types of twins.
This is the way I know.
You know what? There's certain twins that are like they have the opposite faces. Like
Yeah, mirror
they're-
twins. They're called mirror
it's so
Yeah, I've seen
ugly. Like on this one soap opera, this lady, she has a twin and her twin is ugly. I mean, like they're twins,
Mhm.
obviously, but the other one's real ugly. And she plays like the evil one in
Yeah,
real
I
life.
got you.
Oh.
I got you. So you've also seen twins where one is black and the other is white.
Oh yes,
Yes.
definitely.
It's amazing. So to have a twin, one of the first ways is one egg.
Yeah.
If there's one egg, and then it is fertilized, and then it splits too fast. What are those kind of twins?
Identical.
Those are identical twins. Barely be able to tell them apart. I don't even know. Honestly, I really believe that there's some parents that have switched their kids. I know that has had to have happened at least one time. Because you get the two kids and you say, oh, okay, this is the first one. I'll name you Mark. You get the other one, you say, okay, this is my other one. I'll name you Clark. Come on, man. At some point, Mark and Clark,
Yeah, switched up.
at least one time.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, this is how I'll tell them apart. Something that they find. Okay, you'll be Mark, and then
Yeah.
A mole.
Their head, their
A little
nose,
burn.
their eyes, just slight
Yeah.
differences.
something,
right?
man. Because some of those.
They
Oh, because that's right. You've been there.
Oh, they dress them differently.
Yeah, but you have to keep it
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
So if I had twins, maybe Mark would make sense because I'd be like, he has a mark on him, so I'll call him Mark, and the other one, I'll call him Clark. Got it.
They do. They have a subtle
There's
difference.
got to be
And then
something.
their fingerprints are different and their footprints.
Oh
So
yes,
when
yes,
you-
that is
If
true.
in
you
like
mix 'em
our
up.
society,
Yeah.
right, you put it there and then you figure out what's your identifying thing for that child because of that fingerprint or footprint, it's easy for you to
That
keep
makes
it.
all right, that makes sense.
But that's in this society. Back in the day, well, you for sure was mixing them kids up.
So that is isn't that a miracle?
Yes.
The one fertilized egg splits and now you have two growing. Now that is very, very. I've seen in some countries where they're malnourished, and then the other one either eats the other one or it starts growing out from like they don't
Yes.
completely divide,
Yeah.
and so he's growing with them.
That's dark.
I just keep thinking of this movie, this skit where they're conjoined twins, and then one of them's gay.
What do you mean?
Man, who is gay?
Who's gay?
That's a learned behavior.
And it's not in the bottom part.
It's
they
not
are
fair.
separate.
They only have one.
Who showed you this?
It's horrible. It's funny. It's funny because it's meant to be funny.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's
Okay.
a skit. Yeah.
So who is gay?
Because they have each of them will have their own mind, right?
Yes.
So one of them likes guys, the other one likes girls.
Oh, man. If I find it, I'll send it.
The other way to have twins is 2 eggs. Okay, so this is something I just learned about the Yoruba people is that because, well, not necessarily Yoruba people, but they think that this is the reason why, is if there is the woman is going through some kind of stress, thinking, oh no, maybe I won't have children or I need to have children, that she'll produce 2 of her eggs at one time. Boom, drop 2 eggs, yeah. 2 eggs will mature, boom, she drops them 2. And so obviously we have enough backup.
Yep.
So one is gonna get one, and no one's I guarantee those hunters are gonna get in there. So now you have 2 fertilized eggs. Can they look similar? Of course. They're brother and sister, or brother and brother. But they're not identical twins. So one of them had one manner. One of them had a whole other manner. And they were fighting. And then she had the children. Okay. Now, Jacob, we know. We know who Jacob is. The promise went through Jacob, so on and so forth. But who is this Esau? Did he cease to exist?
No.
Okay, Esau is one of the children of Abraham, right? So the things that is good that God gave to Abraham, that went to Ishmael.
Yeah.
Yes.
It went to Jacob.
It
It went to Esau. So are we gonna just believe that Esau ceased to exist?
Esau was richly blessed.
So what was Esau's blessing? Y'all remember it?
Sword.
That he was going to,
Let's find it.
It was going to serve.
and he was going to live in the
The dew of heaven.
It says blessed. What's his blessing?
He had the
That's
dew
one
of
of the
heaven.
blessings that is going to serve. That was one of the blessings.
Because he asked, Dad, don't you have anything left for me? Not even one.
Let's go. I believe it's Genesis 27.
Esau.
Chapter 27, so.
Yeah, Genesis 27:38.
Mm-hmm. So this is really an introduction. We're gonna have to cover it for a little while because there's so much that's gonna happen in the last days that's dealing with this.
Yeah.
A lot. Okay. Chapter 27, verse
38.
38.
All the way to like 40.
All right, big brother, would you read that?
40.
Maybe 41. 38 to 41.
Okay. No, go start with 37, please.
Oh, 37 to 41. That's what it says. Mm-hmm. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father at hand, and then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Praise God. Who was born first?
Esau.
Esau. Who was the birthright supposed to go to?
Esau.
According to
How
tradition.
it's supposed to go, yeah.
Uh,
And he was his dad's favorite too.
That's favorite.
That's why he was the favorite.
Because he was an old
And he was
a hunter,
tough,
like his dad.
tough guy.
He was a man's man.
Yeah, he was out there.
Man of the field, right?
Jacob always over there with his mom and stuff.
Jacob was learning from Isaac and all.
Yeah.
That's really what he was doing. But
Jacob was just laid back, though. Chill.
I know, I'm just.
I know. I get what you're saying. Esau, I'm sorry, his actual birthright was sold because of what?
Food.
He thought he was going to die. He
Lentil
was so
stew.
hungry.
I was hungry.
Because he came back from hunting. There's some people that don't want the other scriptures, like the book of Jasher, that refuse those books. The book of Enoch refuses. Right? You want to use logic?
I'm just saying.
You don't want to, right? Or do
The,
you
the
want
book
to?
of Joshua and I believe Enoch, they say a lot of contrary things to the King James Bible. Like Esau was forgiven, God loves him. But you clearly read in Hebrews 12 and 16, he was rejected. So it's like, because of what he did, he despised his birthright. So
All right,
that's why.
let's do that. According to the scriptures, Esau is a mighty hunter. He's good at hunting.
Mm-hmm.
He just came back from hunting. Why doesn't he need anybody to make him food?
Because he's exhausted.
No, he
They
didn't.
were waiting
He's
for the
exhausted.
food that is bringing to
They
make
didn't bring anything.
He didn't get any game. He was
I thought he was a good hunter. What was he hunting?
food.
He was hot that day.
Now, when you look at the other
That
books,
day.
you see that.
Not that day.
When you look at the other stuff, you can see who he was hunting.
Yeah, he wasn't hunting for food that day. Now let's keep it going. What he got that day?
Yeah.
What is my birthright? If you know what he went to go get, to him, what is my birthright?
I don't need it.
Ah.
What did he go to get?
I'll tell you what he went to go get.
Okay.
I'll tell you what he
Yeah,
went.
I know.
He went to kill Nimrod.
Yeah.
Okay. Nimrod had the cloaks, the cape of Adam and Eve.
That God originally created for them.
What made Nimrod such a
Mighty hunter.
was because he got those from his dad. Okay, Cush. And who gave it to Cush? Ham gave it to Cush because Ham stole it from Noah. So this thing was passed down, very powerful, obviously. And he went to hunt. He did get what he wanted, but he didn't get food. And now I'm starving. Please make me something. And Jacob said, well, I remember somebody I know in here. Not that he would do this to family, though, for sure. He wouldn't do this to family, but what?
You didn't know?
You have something I want. I have something you want. Let's make a deal. That's a deal, right? Let's make a deal. Esau, it says he despised his birthright. Like, man, I don't care about that. Yeah, I'll sell you that. Just give me some food. This red pottage. I'll eat it. Because trust me, I got it. I'm saying. Yeah. It says that God hates. I don't understand. I don't think everybody understands.
Two times in Malachi and in
It says, yeah, twice. Esau hated Jacob. And there's always going to be this two manner of people between the two of them. So,
Real quick.
Yes,
Jacob is Rachel's son.
Rebecca's.
It's Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Rachel is who married Jacob.
Oh,
one of the four wives.
Yeah. So Isaac and Rebecca. Isaac didn't have multiple wives. They only have one. I have to say that because I've been saying that we came, Rebecca. I've been saying that we come from a background of multiple wives.
Abraham had multiple.
Abraham had multiple wives.
Only,
Jacob
not,
had multiple.
only, wait a minute, Abraham only afterwards. Sarah is who gave him somebody. No, gave him her.
Yeah, that's
her-
still
her
another
person.
wife.
Right.
Hagar's still a wife.
Yeah, I get that, but that's not how he set out to be.
Lady.
He didn't set out to be that. So even
None of them set out. Even Jacob didn't. He wanted
I know,
Rachel.
but they gave it. So
And
it
that
wasn't,
tricked them.
it wasn't through a, whereas the first guy who got it, multiple wives, he set out for all of that, right?
Who?
Lamech.
I don't know. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that he set out.
And then some others that you've seen within scripture. Yeah.
David, who had the heart of God.
Right.
He had
And most of the
multiple
time it
wives.
was, by the time we were at David, because we have kingdoms and kings,
But
yes,
God
they were
said David was
for,
a man of his heart.
Yeah,
they were for trade, like,
No, I understand. There's a reason. Obviously, I wanted to point out that Isaac is the guy that he didn't do that. Yeah, he just didn't do it.
but I've done some reading, but
Can I also point out that cape symbolizes why Superman is Superman, because they get that concept. The Nimrod cape is like we're Superman because of that.
Okay, the cape.
You're ruining things for her.
Okay.
She loves that.
I'll tell you more about the Nimrod stuff. Anyway, and anyhow, I just wanted to share that just really quick because it's something to look at. It's just something to look at. As he came back from hunting, he was hungry. He shouldn't be hungry. Coming back from hunting. Why are you here? No hunter comes home
Hungry.
without food.
Yes.
Why are you
If you
hungry?
were even not hungry, you could have gutted the thing. You could have.
you could have found a simple
Made
hair,
something from
like
it.
well, they didn't eat, rabbit, but he could have found a bird, quail.
Yeah, just something to think about. Okay, so Esau, his blessing. I'm gonna read it again, just real quick. I appreciate you, big brother. It says, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth." You know what that means?
Rulership, dominion.
Oh, you're gonna live in some of the best places. You will, but how? And by thy sword, I'm sorry, and of the dew of heaven up from above, which means you're gonna be very rich. Mm-hmm. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay.
Take what you
Yes,
Oh,
take it.
no.
So whoever Esau is and his descendants, there's no land for them. They don't own any land. Everything that they do is through the sword.
Criminals.
Through the sword. Through the sword. And what else? and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion. So you're not always going to have your dominion. But when you shall get the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. We know in King David's time, Esau were servants to Israel, Jacob. When did they get the dominion? Esau. When did Esau get the dominion?
Babylon. You said wrong.
You say Babylon?
Mm-hmm.
Esau?
Wait, when he
wrong?
Getting close?
Yeah.
When this one that was
Oh.
that was eaten up by one. What is it? What is this thing? I just forgot his name.
Is he about worm?
Yeah.
during the Greece captivity. I mean, when Alexander the Great, came into power, that's when they got dominion of the earth.
Okay, so there's only a slight problem with that. Because the Greeks look a certain way.
Yeah.
But it's not Esau.
Yeah.
Esau.
One that was ruling at the time of
That's why I thought the Romans.
No, that's why you're on it. You're on it.
Yeah.
So
Roman Catholic.
this is
Catholic.
this is what happened, and we've talked about this briefly, and I'm running out of time. We've talked about this briefly, but Esau, because of his sword, has always been able to get close with people because they're really good at war, and so they'll go in, become the military for a people, and they'll say, "Hey, let's make a league. We'll be one people." And from that league, they become that one people. Well, it's not more prominent than when they did it with Rome. And so with Rome, they said, we'll be one people. And it's been like that since. So when they got the dominion, it says that they took their yoke off their neck. Now, do y'all remember when Christ was walking around? Yes, ma'am.
Just can't remember the name.
Yes, ma'am.
Something the great.
So when Herod.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So when Christ was walking around, who did they make to have power over Caesar? And Caesar gave who? Herod was Idumean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now these people have control over. They live together. They all live in the same place.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going.
That's why I said I wanted to get specific. That's why when you said that, I'm like, you're right on it. Okay. So Rome, before that, Julius Caesar, that wasn't an issue. They didn't. Yeah. But around those times, the Edomites were able to have position. They even called themselves Judeans, which is to call yourself a Jew. Okay. So as Judeans, they're the ones that had the high priest, and all those people that were supposed to crucify Christ. Right. So now you see why that you see this fight between the Israelites and the Edomites, and the first thing they did, well, one of the first things they did is they were trying to travel. We just want to go through the highways. We're not going to go through the fields where we have all this trouble, all these people. We just want to go through your field. I mean, not through your highway. We'll go through the King's highways. You can watch us. We won't take any water. We won't get any food. We just want to go straight through here. And Esau said, no, you better not come through here or we're going to confront you with swords. And then Israel still wasn't done. It's like, no, I don't think you understand. We're just going, like, we're literally not going to touch anything. As a matter of fact, if any of our animals drink any water, we'll pay you the price for it. We're just trying to go right through here. And then Esau came with all their soldiers. What did we tell you? Israel said. And turned away from it. That was one of the first things they did against him. So since
back in Revelation.
Yeah. So since there's been issue with Israel, and because when you're brothers, you shouldn't do that. You should accept people and even give them water, give them food. They didn't even do that. Yeah. So we'll be talking about the offender for a little while, because if you read, as we're going into Isaiah, and we're going to read Isaiah, and as you read Obadiah, you'll start seeing Esau. It's very, very serious. But when they become a people with other people, they hide. They blend in very good. So we're going to start exposing who they are. All right. Then let's pray. Father in heaven, this was a different type of meeting, but we know that where two or more are gathered in your Son's name, here you are. Here he is also in the midst, leading us and guiding us to all truth. Father, we pray that we will continue to have a hunger for study, continue to have a hunger to come together and to look to you, because it's you, Father. It's all you. We need you. And we pray that you continue to bless our families. Thank you for this gathering. And may we all travel safely to our next destination. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
My brother's body.